guys, Mistersureshot here. What's happening? In the last episode, we have finally finished all of our heroes' backstories, past side quest things. But in this episode, we need to gather them all up. We're finally gathering the trio, the Trinity, to aldehyde. So let's dive into it. First, we need to start off with Rudy, since, we could easily assume he's the MC, okay? He's the silent protagonist, so we obviously need to start with him. Now with him, I believe it's south? I believe it's south from here, because we're in Surf Village, and oh, actually, this is kind of cool. Keeping up with the Wild West theme, we have a covered wagon, and these are all spread out across all of Filgaia, the Filgaia frontier, if you want to call it. So, at least that's what I call it. And, these are pretty simple, so we got healberry, antidote, medicine. I'm gonna buy some more healberries. I think I wanna buy, we have 14. Oh, whoa, no, I don't want that many. Go down, please. Okay, there we go. Excuse me, I just want to buy 5. There. Jeez, that took way too long. Much longer than I wanted to. So, anyway. And, oh, okay. Ugh, jeez. I guess something I want to say is that I love the OST of this game, okay? I mean, JRPGs in general have great OST, but the fact that Wild Arms keeps up that Western vibe, you can just hear it in this OST, this world map. You hear the whistling and just the music, the instruments, it's all great. But anyway, we are here at aldehyde and plot, okay. Holy cow, there's been an accident at Lolithia's tomb. Oh boy. And they're nudging him. Don't know why. Anyway, let's find Emma. This is out of our hands. No, you're both wrong. The injured are our first concern. I don't know why I paused there. Ugh. I don't know why I paused there, but whatever. Anyway, now this is the part where you're actually no. Before we do that, let's go find Emma, because she's a pretty stable character in this game. So you have to go up here, and there she is. Is there something going on outside? How exciting! Listen to that commotion. I wonder what's happening. Well, you should pay more. Oh, okay, here we go. Alarm! There has been an accident at Lolithia's tomb. Oh no! Tell me what's going on. We broke through a wall damaged by the earthquake and unleashed monsters. Some of the workers were injured, but one of the monsters gathered everyone with military experience. No way! No one has ever fought monsters before. There are so many of them. You couldn't pay us enough to go in there. Alright then, get to work on the repairs. You hear? I'll do something about the monsters. Okay. While I spin, for some reason, we have a minor problem in the ruins to the north. You can fight, can't you? I need to have some monsters slain. I'll pay 500 gala. Oh boy. Lolithia's tomb is also a very interesting place. Will you do it? I like interesting places. I like to check out ancient ruins. Because there's something about old ancient texts and because well, okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but upgrade your arm. Okay, we can't upgrade quite yet, but anything. What I was about to say before I went on a little gibberish tantrum there. And okay, before I go to that, let's read this. To operate an arm, the user must synchronize with the machine completely. That is why the military models are fuzzy about who they synchronize with. Okay, cool. Anything. What I was about to say was, because I actually recently went to an art museum, and they had all these different these sculptures from I believe it was these from ancient what was it called? Persia, I believe? Yeah, because well, it's not called Persia anymore, but back then it was called Persia. And it kind of introduced all these these myths, these mythology, Persian mythology, there we go. And it's all very interesting, and it always surprises me. maybe this is just me, but it always like surprises me that when you're like a kid and you go to like, say like an art museum, or you go to like okay, well, a dinosaur museum is kind of different because, you know, you're a kid and, you know, kids love dinosaurs, so it's a given. But like when it comes to like museums of history and just, you know, all those types of exhibits that have to do with like, you know, like archaeologist exhibits and all that. When you're a kid, you know, you don't really enjoy that stuff, but, you know, when you get older, you just really appreciate it. You would just appreciate all of it. It's I don't know, it's like one of those weird, I guess it's like one of those weird things of growing up where you start to appreciate the, I guess, the larger scope of the world and how we develop from these days. But anyway, this is a weird conversation to talk about. But anyway, you caused the earthquake. What do you know? So you want my help to take care of things? The Dream Chasers want to know. Yeah, sure, why not? All right, that sells it. I could use the company. My name is Jack. This is Handpack. Don't worry, he won't bite. What's your name? Rudy, huh? Nice to meet you, Rudy. Okay, cool. And actually, we want to switch to Rudy, and then we want to switch to Cecilia because we have to talk to the main character. Because I don't know, because Rudy's the MC for some reason. Okay, we can't for some reason we can't talk to Jack because we had to talk to Rudy apparently because, you know, I guess Jack is not that important or whatever. I mean, even though he's part of the Holy Trinity, he's not that important. Whatever. Okay. Okay. And my bad. Let's see. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the blue hair kid. What? A monster at Lolithia's tomb? Lolithia, intriguing name. Why? Oh, I don't know. Why exactly? I do know I have to go there. The desire fills my heart. The power that holds the world together told me. It said that all this starts with Lolithia. The Dream Chaser wants to know if you... You want to join? Sure, fine. I am Cecilia. Don't worry, I can hold my own with magic. It may not seem like, but I don't think our goals are so different. Okay. I'm going to switch over back to Rudy, but as you can clearly see, we have our great Holy Trinity, as I call them for some reason. I'm just going to call them the Great Trio or something. I don't know. Something that has to do with the number 3. I don't know. Whatever. I'll call it whatever I like. I'll decide the next time. But anyway, let's explore aldehyde a bit. If you talk to this guy, he can reload your arm because that's a good thing because I only have 0 bullets, so very useful. Let's talk to him. Full. Okay. And yeah, that's all it takes. Is there anything in here? Ooh, 50 gala. Okay, that was nice. So we lose 50 gala just to earn 50 gala, you know? The circle of life, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to the innkeeper. 30 gala per night. Would you like to say? Sure, why not? Because I think some of us are kind of beat. And I thought this was pretty cool. You all get your separate beds, and you come back together. I always thought that was pretty cool. What was it? I think, because I remember there's actually quite a bit to do here. I think this is. Oh yeah, okay. We have the weapon shop. Welcome by, what do you got? Okay, let's see. We got healberry, antidote. Yeah, we should buy some antidotes. Oh, 0. Jeez. Yeah, well, let's buy some antidotes. 7. Yeah, that's fine. Medicine, we're probably gonna need those. Yeah, 8 is fine. Actually, nah, okay, it's good, it's good. What's actually kind of interesting is, in the Wild Arms series, because normally when you sell stuff that you bought, okay, we already have this stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, what was I about to say? Unlike most games, in Wild Arms, instead of getting 1/2 of the cost of an item when you sell it, you actually get 3/4 of the money back of what you sold. So, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember every single can't exactly do anything. This is actually pretty important, but we can't do anything about it quite yet. Okay, we got the pub. Ooh, we got the pub. Ooh, what is you? You look pretty cool. You look like the man with no name. The traps found in the ruins are sometimes more dangerous. Dangerous than the monsters. Okay. Nice thing. Okay, I heard there were some monsters around here. Don't know if I... Don't know you what. There are no casualties in the earthquake, but the excavation is ruined. Sounds like a pity. Sounds like a whole pity. Okay. Actually, I believe if we go to the castle, we can find some pretty good items up there, but we're gonna have to do that in the next episode. So, next episode, and hopefully I'll get my bearings together, okay? Because I'm trying to remember all this. It's been a while, sorry. But anyway, next episode, we'll be exploring more of aldehyde, you know? Hopefully finding some more cool items, and eventually go to Lolithia's tomb. See you then.